Hi everyone, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well. I am on with a flip through today of a project I've been working on over the last couple of weeks. Now, I watched the lovely Tracy Fox make a folio. She has a 5-part series on making this folio over on her channel. And I really loved it because she used the old book covers. And I thought, well, I have heaps of those, so this would be a great project for me to try, something very different that I haven't done before. Also, I had previously done a challenge in Tracy's group and was the lucky winner of one of her digital kits. So I grabbed myself the Relic Fragments digital collage kit. I had seen Tracy previously use this on a video. I absolutely loved what she did with it. I thought it was so different from what I've worked with before. And I thought it would go really good with birds of prey. So, but I've been sitting on it for ages because I wasn't sure how to get started with the project. So when I saw her make the folio, I thought that is the perfect project to use this on. So then I was just on a mission to get it done. So everything else I was meant to be doing got thrown out the window and I got on with this. So I have followed a lot of what Tracy's done with the basis of some of the bits and pieces in here, but then I went off on a tangent and made this huge thing. So it's meant to be a folio, but it's more like a tomb. So I think she had about a 3 centimetre spine because she used the front and back cover and made a spine. Now I found this awesome Rogers thesaurus and I didn't want to lose this spine. I wanted to keep it. So I decided just to use this, but it's like 5 centimetres at least. So yes, I had to go about trying to fill that up. Okay, so the front of it has a little pocket here, and I have these field observation cards which come out of a book that I found in the recycling one day, which was such a lucky find because I love them. So I've cut the top out to make a title, and I've used the rest of the card to make a little journaling card and just stuck a beautiful big eagle on there. And I've also used a lot of Tracy's labels. I think it was her was it the sciencey labels and her nature definition ones, which are also available in her shop, as is the kit. And that's Love Junk Journals on Etsy. So I'll link that down below if you're interested in checking them out. So, and then there's this little pocket at the back here, and I've just used a kit page to make a tag here. Just put some fabric tab up the top and just a picture of a bird. I wanted to keep this one simple because there's not much room there to slip much in, so that fits in there nicely. So when you open up this cover here, there's a little notebook that I made with kit page again, and it's got a label on the front and it is backed with some upholstery fabric. I'm pretty sure it's curtain fabric, and I've used this for the wraparound spine here as well. It's got your rubber backing on it, that's why I think it's your curtain fabric, but I really loved the colour and it was so good to be able to use it because I've got stacks of that sort of thing, and it was the perfect colour for this. So I've sewn around most of the pieces. On the inside I've got some Germanic paper backing this with a label and then a vintage picture of a hawk, which I absolutely love. And I've used some paper it was a paper pad that I got from the secondhand shop, and it's got nice narrow lines, and I really like that for a little writing book. So I've just put heaps of that in there. Now, most of the bits and pieces I have tied in with your black hat elastic, but I have sewn the little books together with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch as well. So they can be taken in and out to be used, which is really handy. And then, you know, you can take them out and add something else if you want. So on this side, there's a little pocket. And then I've got this little paper clip that I made, a little hawk on it. And I used kit page to back those. That slips on there. Then I've got a little coin envelope here, which I've just put a little bit of gesso on and some ink, scrap bit of the kit paper. And this is one of the labels, but I've cut a little bit out of it because I really like just that little bit. And there's a beautiful eagle on there. On the back is another label, and this one was perfect because it says conservation slide. And in the pocket is an actual altered slide that I made. So it's got a picture of a kestrel there, and it's covered with some kit page. And then it's got this honey buzzard, and I just left it black there because I really like the look of that. So that slips into this envelope. I had so much fun making this. So thank you very much, Tracy, for the lovely kit. And also for your process videos on making this folio, because it is very different from what I'm used to doing. So there were closures in Tracy's video on a lot of these pieces. However, I found it problematic to use some of them. I don't have your magnets, and I'd love to have magnets for this. I do have one of these clips, and I think I'm going to get a whole lot more because I think I want to use these to clip some of the pieces together, because I love the kit so much that I didn't really want to stick much on it, which was problematic. I had trouble sticking anything on it, really. Yeah, and I didn't want to overdo it by putting birds everywhere, so I thought whoever gets this in the end, there's a lot of room for them to be able to embellish it further if they like. I did try, when I made these things, to match in some areas the kit paper up, which looks really cool. So you flip that over, and I've got a little pocket here that has another little paper clip. Just slip that on there. I was actually going to use the paper clips to close these flip bits, but as you take them on and off so much, they do ruin the kit pages, so I decided that wasn't a good idea. That's why I'm thinking that would work a lot better. And then in this pocket, I made this little bookmark with a craft feather. My daughter left me so many craft feathers, so I'm finding ways to use them. And I thought the colour of this one worked perfectly for the theme of this journal. And I've just got a little dictionary meaning there of feather, or just the title. That slips in there. In this pocket, I have a vintage book page with a sparrow, hawk and a buzzard. Beautiful eagle, and I back that onto some dictionary page just so it stands out from the kit there. We open that up, and I've got some more of the curtain fabric there with this tag that I made. Just a simple book picture backed onto some paper, and then I stamped it with this grungy sort of line stamps. I think they're meant to be like bike tracks or something in the dirt. But it was close enough to a line stamp, and I wanted a sort of grungy feel, so I thought that worked well. Then on this side, I've got this beautiful bird backed onto some more of my Germanic book page. And in this pocket, just another beautiful journaling card. That shuts like that, and then we get into the big part. Now, I went a bit crazy in here. Yeah. So I've got this beautiful bird here, and I've just put some of the fibres underneath him. I had heaps and heaps of fibres from sewing everywhere in this, so I'm trying to use them up here and there, but I've still got stacks of it hanging around. So I'll have to do something with that. And when you open that up, I've got this beautiful picture here. I love the wings on this. And I've backed that up onto some shorthand paper, and then we've got some gusseted pockets here. So in this one, I have put some little tags, so whoever gets this, or if I use it myself, I've got a whole lot of tags that I can use within the parts in here. So, and I've just inked around those. Now, this awesome kit comes with your A4 size pages. It also comes with pages that have 2 of the pictures, A5 size, which is really cool. And then it comes with 4 pictures to a page. So good little journaling card sizes they are. So I cut them, I think, in sort of 2 bits and made myself 2 tags with each. That worked out awesome. There's not much of the kit left after doing this. Then I made this little booklet. So it's got one of Tracy's labels, some Germanic page, and a picture of a bird. And I just used some fabric over the top. I did just sew it. No, I stapled this one together, which is the way that it worked the best. And so to hide the staples, I put some fabric over there. Now on the inside, I have gessoed the first and last page, just so they can be written on or done whatever with, stuck, you can stick things on them, because the information on them wasn't pertinent to the theme, which doesn't really matter, but that's what I decided to do anyway. As you can see, I've got a little bit of gesso there too, but that's all right. So this has some pages about falcons, ospreys and hawks. just some information in there. And that just slips in there. So I should close that one up. Yeah. And then we've got this one. Again, I haven't done a closure. I could add a closure, but I'm still thinking of doing clips. I really think that would work best for what I've done here, because again, what I've tried to do is matched up the pages so the pattern sort of works together. I've just stuck some kit page there because I had a seam running down here and I thought it would look a bit neater with some of the kit there. On this side, I've got a little pocket here which has one of Tracy's labels, and I've stuck a little hawk on there. I love that, so that can be used to decorate. And 2 of my stamps, which I've done a process video on, which I'll try and remember to link down below. And then I also, when I did the stamp video, I did showed how I altered this envelope as well. So this has got some of the scraps from the kit. One of the labels, backed onto some fabric, some of the fibres. It's one of my altered stamps, or faux stamps I should say. So there's nothing in there. There's room in there to be able to put whatever bits and pieces. More pictures of hawks. That slips into that pocket. And then I've made a little tuck spot here with beautiful eagle on it and some kit page. And I've used bookend page here to make that with. So this has a journaling card from the kit. And then just a little bridge score paper. That just sits in there. So when you close that, it matches up nicely like that. It can be closed like that as well, but it's meant to be closed like that. Then on this side, I have this, which I wrapped around. This piece was wrapped around from that, and it matched up there, and I created a little tuck spot there with the circles, which is cool. And another one of my vintage book pages that has a golden eagle and a kestrel. Could fit heaps more in there too. So there's room in this to bulk it out heaps. Yeah, I could have stuck more in it so it filled it out more, but I prefer to leave them not so full so that whoever gets it can fill it up. So this has got a label, field diary. Love the paper behind it, so I left it plain other than that. Beautiful picture of a big vulture, I think that one is. And what I loved is the first music page I found had a song called The Hawk Sweeps on High, which just goes with this theme so well, so that's in there. So this is pretty well a naked journal. I've only done 1 or 2 embellishments that I thought were necessary, like it had to have a hawk in it. So there's heaps of room for the recipient of this one to do whatever they like here. So I have tea-dyed papers, bookend page, ledger paper, kit page, some more tea or coffee dyed paper, page with eagles and hawks on it, and ducks by the looks. Some light vintage lined paper, that's the ledger paper again, more bookend page, more music page. Now I've stuck a tea-dyed envelope in here with one of my stamps on it. I think that's over the Adfix stamp here place. And then on this side, I've just stuck in this little cutout of a sparrow hawk from a vintage book. I might back that actually so it can be written on as well. There's always something you find in your flip throughs, isn't there, that you haven't done? It's very annoying, that. So kit page for the centre page, and this beautiful picture of a prairie falcon with his baby by the looks. So again, these have been put in with your black hair hat elastic, so this can be taken out when you use it, and it is sewn together 3-hole pamphlet stitch with some embroidery thread as well. So the other side, there's the other side of the envelope, and if you turn that over, I've used one of Tracy's nature definition labels backed onto some fabric there, just because it had the address there of where it was sent from. And in the little window, you see these beautiful baby birds, so that fit in perfectly there. So it's just another beautiful picture that I've sewed around and backed and put some of my wonky lines on, so that just fits in there. So that is all the embellishment in this book. So I did leave it pretty naked. And then we've got this little bit, and on the cover here I've got this beautiful bird, and it is a dictionary meaning of wingspan and wingspread there. And then I've got this little pocket here. Now this is one of the pieces. Tracy did one like this in her folio as well. So it's got this beautiful journaling card. And then I had two of these field guides to the Hawks of Australia, and I was going to take pages out to use in here, but then I realised that it actually fit perfectly in here, so I just whacked it in, and it fit in this little folder really nicely. So that's in there. These are from 1973. It's not in the best condition, but I thought whoever gets this, they're welcome to keep it as is or take it out and just rip out bits that they might like to decorate with. Then on the other side, I've got another one of the vintage pages, peregrine falcon and a kite. Then I've got another book here. Now, I thought because I had to fill it up, it had so much room in it, I thought that I'd do like an art diary in here as well. So on the cover, it has another one of the dictionary definitions. It's just got the word fly, and I have left these plain, but whoever gets it can stick some more birds or whatever they like on there. As I said, I didn't want to overdo sticking birds everywhere. I think there's enough in there so far. So makes it fun for someone else to use. So beautiful picture there, though, that I've put on the front inside cover. And so what I've used is a whole lot of art diary paper. My daughter left a whole heap of art diaries here, and I haven't, I probably wouldn't use them in a hurry. So I thought, why not chop one up and make a little art diary in here? So whoever gets it could glue book, watercolour, sketch, just journal, whatever they like in this. And I've left them nice white pages, and on the back cover's another beautiful picture as well. Beautiful bird that I've stuck on there, and goes nicely with the colours. That's what I loved, is the colours work so well between the birds of prey and the kit pages. So this is another little pocket that Tracy did in her video, which was a good experience for me. I think I didn't stick things down so that these lined up properly, but that's all right. Oh, practice. So this just has embroidery thread closing it. A little bird on there. Open that up and we've got this little booklet, another label on there. Beautiful kit page. So, and this one I just sewed down the spine and then stuck some fabric over. And it has the graph paper. And then it's got this 1965 magazine piece. And there's a hawk there looking for some food by the looks. It's from a Country Life magazine from January 28, 1965. So it's just a little notebook. It slips in there. So I think that's it. I thought it was going to go on forever. So I really loved making this. Bit out of my comfort zone, something very different. Absolutely loved this kit. I haven't worked with something like this before, and it was just gorgeous, and I love trying to match some of the bits and pieces up. And as I said, once it's closed like this, there's still heaps of room there to bulk it out and add things. So I think that's worked well. So that was heaps of fun. So thanks again, Tracy, for the awesome videos on how to make this. Also for the lovely kit. I really enjoyed using that. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that and it gave you some ideas. Take care of yourselves, and I shall be on again soon. See you later.